One Piece is the most popular anime in the world right now with its massive worldwide fan base. The series has been running for over 25 years and it doesn't show any signs of slowing down. But what makes One Piece so popular? This is something that's been on my mind for a long time, and after reading over 100 volumes of the manga and watching close to 1,000 episodes of the anime, I feel like I can answer this question pretty well. So let's discuss why One Piece is the greatest anime of all time. The first reason why I think One Piece is so popular is because of how easy it is to get into. Compared to many other anime out there, One Piece doesn't require much prior knowledge to understand. Sure, there are some references here and there that might go over some fans' heads, but nothing that really matters to the story is ever explained in such a way that requires prior knowledge. It's not like Attack on Titan, where you have to know the lore of the Titans, or like Code Geass, where you need to know about the Britannian Empire. With One Piece, all you really need to know is that there's a rubber man named Luffy who wants to become the Pirate King. And that's literally it. On top of that, the art style is pretty simple and easy on the eyes, making it more approachable for a wider audience. So, if you see a random episode of One Piece playing on TV, and you have no idea what's going on, you're still going to be able to understand what's happening. Another reason One Piece is so popular is because of how easy it is to get into. All you need to do is just watch an episode and you're hooked. You don't need to read a light novel or play a game to understand what's going on. The story can easily be followed by just watching the anime or reading the manga. The next reason why I think One Piece is so popular is because of its characters. We've got a very diverse cast of characters from all different backgrounds with unique personalities, quirks, and motivations. There are also a ton of characters in One Piece, so there's bound to be at least one that you can relate to. Plus, the character designs are really creative and memorable. Take Zoro, for example. I mean, how can you forget that guy's iconic green hair and cross-colored eyes? Or how about Nami with her orange hair and tangerine-shaped hat, Robin with her elegant dark hair and black dress, Sanji with his yellow hair and pink suit, Frankie with his cyborg body and reindeer antlers, Chopper with his blue nose and cat ears, Brook with his skeletal appearance and afro, Jinbei with his fishtail and red beard. They're all so unique and creative looking that you just can't help but remember them. Not to mention that we've seen so many characters come and go that it would be impossible for anyone to keep track of all of them. Another reason why I think One Piece is so popular is because of its world building. The world of One Piece is just so vast and imaginative. There are so many different islands, each with their own unique cultures, environments, and people that it's hard to imagine all of them fitting into one world. From the desert kingdom of Alabasta to the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, from the sky island of Enies Lobby to the frozen island of Punk Hazard, there's no shortage of unique and interesting locations in One Piece. And that's not even mentioning the Grand Line, which is basically the entire ocean divided into 4 sections: Paradise, the Red Line, the Grand Line, and the New World. Each section has its own unique environment and challenges, and we haven't even explored the whole thing yet. There's also the fact that there's a lot of lore in One Piece. There are ancient civilizations, long-lost artifacts, secret organizations, and all kinds of stuff that adds depth and complexity to the world. It's clear that Oda has put a lot of thought into the world of One Piece, and it shows. Next up is the plot. The story of One Piece is really what makes the anime so special. It's a coming-of-age story about a young boy who sets out to sea to become the Pirate King. Along the way, he meets a bunch of interesting characters who join him on his journey. Together, they explore the world, battle against enemies, and uncover secrets about the world. The story is really what makes One Piece stand out from other anime. It's imaginative, creative, and unpredictable. Oda is a genius when it comes to storytelling, and he keeps us on our toes with all the plot twists and surprises he has up his sleeve. There are moments in One Piece that will make you laugh, cry, and everything in between. I can honestly say that I've never watched an episode of One Piece without being entertained. Speaking of which, another reason why I think One Piece is so popular is because of its voice acting. The Japanese voice actors who play the characters in One Piece do an excellent job bringing them to life. From Luffy's cheerful and energetic voice, to Zoro's cool and collected voice, to Nami, his cunning and manipulative voice, to Usopp, his cowardly and cowardly voice, to Sanji, his womanizing and flirtatious voice, to Chopper, his cute and innocent voice, to Robin, his calm and mysterious voice, to Frankie's goofy and eccentric voice, to Brooks' laid-back and chill voice, to Jinbe's gruff and authoritative voice. They're all so perfectly cast that it would be hard to imagine anyone else playing these roles. I should also mention that the English dub of One Piece is actually pretty good too. So, if you prefer watching anime in English, you're not missing out on anything by not watching the sub. Another reason why I think One Piece is so popular is because of its soundtrack. The music in One Piece is just so epic and unforgettable. From the iconic opening theme song, We Are, to the emotional and powerful insert songs, the music really adds to the overall experience of watching One Piece. There's a song for every occasion, whether it's a battle, a sad moment, a funny moment, or a romantic moment. The music in One Piece is top-notch, and it's definitely a big part of why the anime is so popular. Fun fact, the opening theme song, We Are, is so popular that it has over 10 million views on YouTube. That's more than some of the most popular K-pop songs. Another reason why I think One Piece is so popular is because of its community. The One Piece community is one of the most passionate and dedicated communities I've ever seen. The fans are extremely loyal and they love to share their passion with others. There are One Piece conventions, fan art, cosplay, everything. It's clear that people love One Piece and they're not afraid to show it. And finally, it's just a fun anime to watch. At the end of the day, One Piece is meant to be enjoyed. It's a lighthearted shonen anime about a group of pirates going on adventures and having fun. Sure, there are some serious moments, but for the most part, it's just a fun show to watch. And that's another reason why I think One Piece is so popular. It's just plain fun. If you're looking for an anime to watch, I highly recommend One Piece. You won't regret it. Alright, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Here's my social media. If you want to follow me, here's my page. If you want to see more content from me, here's my support page. Alright, that's all. I'll see you next time.